Okay guys, we're back. Now we've left the cash cow behind. We've taken our 10 million and we're going to move over to this side of the region. Now, oh man, seriously guys, I've got so many ideas for this. It's kind of getting ridiculous. Like and like a whole backstory's forming for this. I'm really loving this. Let me tell you a couple of things. Right, so okay, this is going to be the main capital, but look how close these three zones are, right? So I'm thinking, how about, like, the whole thing is going to be the capital. Like, this is going to be the main area, right? But this is kind of going to be the suburbs of it. And the whole thing is going to be the capital. Because that gives us a bit more room to do some more cool things. And I thought this could be the utilities city, which, you know, supplies the main part of the city. So so that's why I'm over here. So I've sent 8 million over to Tamarin Island, and I've sent 2 million over here. And all I'm going to do here is throw in some services. So, and this is going to be very temporary. I'm just going to do this really quickly because I don't want to mess around with it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in a few roads just to get some population. Okay, so if you're building a sort of a temporary utility city, literally all you need to do, zone a few roads, throw in some residential so that you've got some workers. Okay, now what do I actually want in here? Okay, well, you really use a town hall because right now we don't have any services. Okay, so we need working power, we need working water. Okay, that should be no problem. Okay, so now hopefully people should move in. Let's crank this up. So people are moving, hopefully nice and quickly. We've got the power and water. All I'm going to do is, as soon as I've got workers supplying these, I'm going to put in the town hall. Here we go, and we'll just throw it over here, out of the way. Okay, what do I need for the first upgrade? 5,000 residents. Okay, I'm going to turn some of these off just while we're growing up, so because we don't need all that power yet. Okay, we've got our 5,000, so we can go and do our unlock. And what's the first thing you grab? Utilities. Where's utilities? Okay, boom. There's our utilities. Now we can throw in a couple of water pumping stations. Okay, only one thing left. I'm going to throw in yet another power station. Excellent. We now have our basic utilities all set up. Now, obviously, we've got, well, let me pause this for a second. We've got this minus 13,000 an hour going on, but all we need to do is just run this long enough for all of these to be working. So that one's working, that one's working, that one's working. Come on, workers, go to work. There we go. Okay, so we now have almost 1,200 megawatts of power, 1,300 megawatts of water, and almost 800 kilogallons of sewage. This is, you know, if you're building like a whole region, this is like a really good idea to just like get you started. Okay, so make some money in a cash cow, build your utilities, and then just leave it. Go somewhere else and do your building. So we're going to hop over to Tamarin Island and get started. Okay, guys, we're here. We're here. Oh, guys, I've got such ideas, and I've got so many ideas for this. Okay, while I get started, I'm going to kind of give you a little bit of backstory about this place because, and this all came about like accidentally. Because I started playing around in R&D, and I was messing around with kind of tunnels or raising roads or bridges, or like what was I going to do? And what I found, and let me show you. No, I'll show you when I actually start building some roads. Okay, what we need to do is position this. Now, let me give you my vision for this place. Now, this is the capital. And I want the focus of attention to be on the academy. So here's the academy, okay? I want the academy building up here. And I want to like create focus on that. So the academy is going to be facing this way, okay? So like I want a grand approach to it. And then I want to create like a surrounding of huge tall buildings, and I'll probably use like the tallest buildings we can get, which is high density, high wealth commercial. So high density, high wealth commercial surrounding that, like a high maglev running around it. I want, just levels of height coming down to the academy, if you get what I mean. And then I want a grand approach to the academy. The only thing I'm kind of not sure about is like exactly how to do the approach. Do I want like 2 straight lines going up to it, to like a half circle? Or do I want to bring the circle round a little bit more and then bring these maybe in a bit and, maybe curves? Couple of really nice S-bend curves. I think what I'm going to do actually is bring a couple of highways down here with some nice reflecting pools in the middle. Or, I might even go absolutely mad and throw in that might be nice. Like have a bunch of these down the center. Ooh, that might look good. It might look over the top. I think we've just got to get on with it, and we'll see. Too much talking, not enough building, Skye. Okay, I want to find the center point between these because I want this lined up nice and centrally. So, okay, so there is our center point. Okay, so everything is going to align with that. Okay? And our academy is going to be up here. Now, I need to buy the all that lovely power. Look at that. All available. That's what we like. See, this should have been like this from day one in the game. Would have stopped a lot of complaints. Okay, good. Okay. Now, oh man, like where on earth do I start with this? I really need to get like the basic roads in for this like grand approach and for the academy. Once I get the placements of those, then I can start working around it. Okay. Now, okay, I was saying about backstory. So I was playing around with elevated roads and stuff, and I got this kind of cool idea that I'm going to use raised roads. Okay, now if I raise the roads just a little bit, when you create buildings off the side, they will be on raised terrain. which looks kind of interesting and kind of different. It's not something that I've done in any of my other cities, so it'll be kind of unique. And then it suddenly occurred to me, well, hang on a second. If you look at this island, right, you guys, you're going to love this, I think. If you're like me, then you've got the same thing as me. Now, tropical island, right, and it's like nothing but ocean out there, right? So what is this going to be prone to? Now, how about tsunamis? Now, okay, now I'm going to let you think about that for a second, right? Okay, so this city, very old city, very ancient city, but like, why is it completely modern and futuristic? Because the whole place was destroyed by a tsunami, okay? And that's why now they build all of their buildings on raised terrain. So they actually raise the terrain to put the buildings on. To, like in case in the future there's ever another tsunami, all the buildings will be like, a few meters higher, and they should be a bit safer. How cool's that, right? So we've got a reason for doing. So A, it's going to look cool, I think, and B, we've got a reason for doing it. And also it explains why, like, the whole place is so futuristic and modern. Why are there no old buildings here? Okay, so and it's coming up with this kind of stuff that gives you that feel for a place, right? That tells you like how you want to, design it, how you want to build it. Now, okay, I want to put this half circle in. Okay, so I'm going to go to my circle tool, and I'm going to do this with medium density avenue, because for the grand approach and for the road behind, I want avenues. Okay, they'll probably be the only avenues in here, but we'll see. But I need enough room behind to have. I want like room for like, probably 2 lots of high density. So I want probably a high density immediately behind the academy, and then medium density on the edge, I think, but we'll see. And I'm probably going to err on the side of leaving a little bit of extra space, because I might even have a high density medium, and then maybe some low density, high wealth, people down on the beach houses. I've got palm trees now, guys. Okay, shut up, Skye. Build something. Okay, let's put a little marker in just so that I can judge it. So that gives me 2 medium. Hold down the shift key. Right, I think something about that kind of size. I'm going to be stuck a bit until I can actually unlock this and get it placed in there. So we need to get some. You only need like five high wealth buildings to unlock it. So you know what? Why not? Okay, so I'm just going to throw that in to try and get some like 5 high wealth buildings along here, which I don't think should be too difficult. Okay, so we've unlocked our academy, so I can now actually see. Now it's going to be facing that way, but I'm going to put like a straight road in front of it. But oh ho ho ho! Yes, I'm liking this idea.